This podcast is rated R for restricted. Under 17 requires accompanying parent or adult guardian. Mission 250.
You guys still like the theaters? You like going to the theaters?
Yeah.
That's good. You guys get popcorn when you go?
No.
Nope.
You get snacks? You bring snacks?
We actually
Skittles.
I don't know. This isn't good. Yeah, we've really gone for you can have snacks when you get home.
What? After the movie?
Yeah. Because it's a lot cheaper, and then they're not like filled. Like Alex in particular gets filled with sugar and starts getting really antsy. So it's just not really. For some reason, I know that the sugar rush thing is mostly apparently a myth or whatever. But
my
for him,
tenants, the people that live upstairs, are just trying to convince me of that too. I don't buy that for a fucking second, man. I don't buy the science for once. I don't think.
I don't know.
Because that's.
You
hear about that, TC?
No.
Sugar doesn't make you go crazy. It's all in your head. It's not an actual physical response. You just get excited for the sugar, and that's the reason you go crazy.
But isn't that related?
It kind of, but it's not like.
No.
I'm an adult, and I don't
It's not
love
the
sugar.
molecules that's making it happen.
But when I eat sugar, I feel it.
Yeah, but if you get dopamine coming out.
I don't even particularly like candy. I just eat it when like people shove it in front of me for Halloween and stuff.
I mean, he has a real hard time sitting still if he's had a lot of sugar.
So it doesn't matter what they say.
More than half a Sprite, and he can start bouncing off the walls. It just hits him. Samantha's not like our daughter's not like that, but he is.
And this doesn't happen before he eats the sugar, right?
Right. No, this isn't in anticipation. This
Isn't
is
that
like
enough evidence? That's
about
bullshit?
like 20 to 30 minutes after ingestion.
Garbage.
But whatever. I don't know what it is. I don't care what the cause. I don't care whether it's psychic or psychological or not.
It's
We're not having snacks until we get home. All right? That's it.
The impact is what is rough. And
so you're seeing like early movies all the time because you're not getting home at like 9:30 at night and giving the kids candy, I assume.
Well, we're not going to a movie and getting home at 9:30 at night anyway. If I'm going to go see it with the kids, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether they're getting snacks or not, that's like way too late to get home anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it's fine. It worked out really nice. Again, we had a good time.
Did you guys all go as a family?
No, so the girls went and saw. We were in Kansas, and the girls went and saw
Wicked.
The Wicked too for good.
That makes sense.
And that was just too long for him, and we tried to see the first one with him, and he didn't like it. So then we instead went and saw Zootopia. So
nice.
It was fun. Zootopia 2. Yeah, it was fun. We had a good time.
And TC, you smuggling Skittles in?
No, I buy them.
You buying them? That's good.
Yeah.
They
give you a big ass bag. So,
what about you, Danny? What do you do?
I vary it up. Sometimes I bring a beer most of the time, and then maybe half the time I get a bucket of popcorn, and then if I'm feeling spicy, I'll get the refrigerated Junior Mints in addition to the bucket of popcorn.
If they have
nice.
I didn't know they got the frigid ones.
You always have to ask because sometimes they have the display pieces and there's no Junior Mints, and you ask them, and someone runs around back and they pull them out of somewhere. I don't know.
With the frost coming off of them.
Yeah, they know.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's the end of this episode. No.
I'm trying to pat it out, guys. There's not going to be much to talk about.
I am getting my second cold in 2 weeks, so I am a grouchy asshole right now.
I had
even more so than usual.
I think the first time in my life, a cold back-to-back, there was barely any break, but I could tell it was different. There was a slight lull at the end of one, and then it came back harder. It was definitely a different strand, different symptoms, everything. Thanks, Nico. Thanks, daycare.
That is what I am terrified. Is just we went and
that sucks.
We were at the whole weekend because my daughter's in the Nutcracker, and so we were in this big auditorium with lots of people. That's how you get things.
You hear people sneezing and they're not covering their nose, and you're just getting pissed. You're like, "Come on, people! We just went through a pandemic."
I just speak to the Nutcracker is awesome. By the way, like I don't know, I thought it was
as an adult, it's probably better than it was as a kid.
I was bored as a kid. Yeah,
I was bored as shit.
Man, I've never seen it, and I just it's just amazing that there's so many like well-known classical pieces in it. That's like, oh, that song, and then to watch
every one of them, basically, right?
Pretty much, right? And then, but to watch like it was really good. It was a local production, but they're really good.
What I remember is like Christmassy backgrounds and people on their tiptoes dancing around to classical music.
Yeah,
pretty much.
That.
Yeah.
There's some pretty cool stuff, though. Yeah, I mean, there's some, I don't know. Alex really liked it. He thought it was really cool.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, it was neat.
Or maybe he just felt bad because he didn't like Zootopia 2. But let's get into it. Zootopia 2, Mission 250 Filmcast.
Who said he didn't like it?
So we'll see. So, yeah, Mission 250 Filmcast. This is the pie in the face after the being dragged by a horse movie. We're giving ourselves a treat after a movie we've been pushing off for a long time. So we went to the theaters and saw Zootopia 2 and helped contribute to the biggest opening for an animated movie of all time by a lot, and the fourth biggest opening of any movie of all time globally. And John, you're being very polite right now. I appreciate this. He's raising his hand. I'll allow it.
It's a good process. Yeah. That's why they made the feature.
I just have a question.
I'm inclined to be nice to you now, John. This is how this works.
Okay. Pie in the face after being dragged by the horse. Sorry, the entire expression is lost on me.
It's
Having a pie in the face is a
funny.
brief, forgettable, sweet experience, whereas being dragged by the horse is a long and terrible experience.
Arduous.
Painful.
Right, so you set this up, you're like, okay, so we're going to
Zootopia
drag
2
you
is
by
a
the
pie in the
horse,
face.
and then we're going to pie you in the face, and that'll make it all worth
Schindler's
it.
List was the being dragged by the horse. Zootopia 2 is the pie in the face.
Okay.
I got it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I had no problem. Yeah,
All right, that's all right. Okay.
Maybe next time, consider raising your hand. Not at all.
Maybe just keep the hand down.
Yeah. Save all the questions for the end. How about that? We'll have a question section.
Apparently, there are stupid questions. Anyway, let's move on.
Zootopia 2 came out a couple weeks ago, directed by Jared Bush and Byron Howard, however you say that. These guys don't do too many movies, but man, when they make them, they make a shit ton of money. They did Zootopia 1 and this one.
They did it in Kanto.
Encanto, that was
the one guy did. Brad did.
The one guy, and that's it. This guy's done 3 movies. He's directed 3 movies. He's written a few more, but they haven't done a bunch. These movies kind of take a while to make, but this movie is making an insane amount of money. It is, I think yesterday it made like $200 million in the daytime.
Holy shit.
Globally. Like it is insane. It's really good domestically and it's insane globally. It's going to be in the billions how much this movie made. It's crazy because the first movie was $150 million budget. It made $1 billion. And this time around, they're like, maybe 180. We'll bump it up like 20%. I think
we're gonna have like twice as many celebrity cast members, so that'll push up the budget.
I have to assume all these guys got a back end cut because there's so many people. You get 0.01%. You're like, fucking that sounds awesome.
Right.
Yep. Yeah.
20-second spoiler free review.
Or do we do a go see it in the theater?
Yes,
first,
we do.
Or,
Okay, let's see if we. Thank you, John. Keep me on track.
I know.
You pick one of these 3. Should you go to the theaters to see it? Can you wait till streaming? Or skip it altogether? Let's start with TC. One of those 3. What do you got?
I think you should go see it in the theater.
That's good. John, what do you think?
Yeah, you don't want to skip it.
Go see it. I mean, everybody has.
Yeah.
Right.
I would say if you miss this in the theaters, you don't necessarily need to see it in the theaters. You could wait until streaming.
Or you can watch it again.
Are you? Yeah. You're not really picking a distinct answer here, Denny. It's just something that would piss you off.
I would wait till streaming.
Okay.
I
would personally wait till streaming.
So he's mediocre. He's lukewarm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will explain. I love how vibrant. I love all the details.
No spoilers.
And the visuals.
20-second spoiler for your reviews. Colors in the movie are spoilers, Sean. You cannot disclose whether or not there are colors.
Can we talk about why I go to see it in the theater?
Yes.
Do we get to justify that a little?
Yeah.
It's not spoiling. It's very vibrant and there's lots of details. That's one thing I liked about the first movie is how intricate all the backgrounds are and the environments they try to create. That's one of the main reasons I like seeing it on the big screen because there's lots of stuff going on like all the time and it's neat to see it.
Keeps your eyes busy. All right, who's got the clock here? We're going to do 20-second spoiler-free reviews.
I'll pull it up here.
All right, I'm going to go first because it sounds like I'm going the most medium on this one.
Oh my gosh, grouchy bear.
Yeah.
Fine. All right, ready?
I'm ready.
All right, go.
First 15 minutes of this movie, I thought I was going to hate it. I thought it was a mistake. And then it kicked into the story, and it got me a couple of times. But a lot of the humor is, I can get into it, but it's, I don't know. It wasn't for me. The story I could barely remember as it is. A lot of the action scenes were kind of incomprehensible, but people seem to be enjoying it, and I liked being in the theater and the pretty colors.
Wow.
Whoa, okay.
Wow, what? Do I sound...
You packed it all in.
I did. I was running out of time. I had more to say, but then I said pretty colors at the end, and I had to stop talking.
All right. Yeah.
What do we got? John?
Me? All right, sure. I had a great time, and my son did too. Lots of pretty colors, lots of animals. I really like the leads. I like Bateman a lot, and I love the character interactions they had. There's some really emotional moments. It's not a lot, but I really liked it. I had some laughs, and I thought the action sequences were good. it was a little draggy, but I still had fun.
The middle third. TC, what do you got?
Go ahead. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You're not supposed to take this one too seriously. It's, I thought they did a great job with some of the comedy and showing old characters randomly, and I thought it was fun. I thought it was good. I had, I left the theater being like, I'm glad I saw that. Definitely much better than Schindler's List.
Much happier.
Yeah, much happier.
Damn it.
And maybe not better, but much happier.
But, I mean, we should have movies that have these kinds of positive messages about trying to understand each other. And
I didn't want to go to a movie and
right?
be reminded about how white supremacists are rich and own everything. I don't want to be reminded about that in Zootopia 2.
I thought the very loose parallels there were kind of cool.
It was weird. I didn't appreciate it.
I thought it was propaganda.
I thought it was going to be escapism, and it's like, this is the world in Zootopia 2. I'm like, I don't want this.
I didn't think about it like that.
I thought it was moving. I thought it was. I
didn't come here to watch reality.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
They're all
What
animals,
is
but
Finding
it's the
Nemo?
same.
Let's go on a fucking trip.
Yeah,
Let's do this.
we still get to see like the importance of believing in things and caring and trying to understand each other. That's awesome. I want more messages like that. So that is good.
But then talking like a toddler got a little old.
I know. Yeah, but
I was annoyed too because the end, it's like, well, if you get evidence and everyone can see that this person is guilty, I guess the one thing that diverted from reality is that this bad guy actually got caught.
Right.
So I was like, this isn't even fucking real. We're talking about reality, but you're not representing it accurately.
Yeah. If this was
movie's
real,
bullshit.
they would just like get thrown out of court.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's fair. That's also a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. He would be literally untouchable.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. So I just got like annoyed weirdly in this movie. I don't know. I did laugh quite a bit. I thought the funny parts were, I felt stupid sometimes because and this is kind of spoilery, a lot of the jokes are just references. And I don't understand how it works, but it kind of does. But looking back on it, I'm just like, there was no joke there. They just literally showed a scene from The Shining or Silence of the Lambs or reference Babe or just reference something. There was no joke. It was just an animal referencing something and not even animal centric. It was just, it happened to be animals.
I thought
It's
that the Silence of the Lambs bit, that was pretty funny.
They had the entire scene animated, but it dragged a little bit, so they had to cut it down. That would have been fucking weird to have like
it would have been weird.
But there was no reason for that to be in there. There's no
be in the
reason for the
extras.
Shining thing to be in there. There's no reason for the reference.
No, other than
there's no joke around the
it's
reference.
something for the adults while they're watching it with their kids.
I guess it just felt odd.
I mean, it got a thing out of me. I like nudged Ditch. I was like, The Shining.
As The Shining.
Yeah, right.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
That's what it's going for. It's what it did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
What do
this
you-
whole
what-
movie's intention is just to have a fun time. So
Yeah. And it have just some mild social commentary. It's great. It's sort of like, it's just, you don't take it too seriously because they're a bunch of animals, but I still like it. I still like the message. I still like this idea of like trying to believe in something and fight for things and trying to have hope. I don't know. It's nice. Yeah. And I don't know. Again, I also just, I'm huge. I think Jason Bateman's one of my favorite like character actors. I don't know. He's just so very charming.
He's got a great voice, but not to be a total downer on this podcast, but his character in the first 80% seemed like he wasn't doing anything. He seemed like he was just
being
he was like the
just
sidekick on this one.
Yeah.
Because in the first one, he had more of like plot progression or like character development.
I agree. No, there was more. I agree. The first one moved faster, it seemed, especially right at the beginning. Like it really carried you along pretty quickly. This one was kind of slow to get going, it seemed. Yeah.
There wasn't enough Idris.
That's true.
I thought the family member that nobody liked anymore, I thought that was kind of funny.
The Andy Samberg character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was
It reminded
funny.
me of like Succession. You ever watch that show?
Oh, it totally did. It had a very much a Succession. Well, that's the guy too, right? Like the father.
was it?
Sandberg's not in that. No.
Was
He's
it
not in Succession.
the lead guy?
The older
The dad cat?
The dad cat is, I think, the guy from
Was it?
Succession.
No, the dad cat was Jason Statham, I thought.
Yeah, Stratham.
Stratham.
Yeah. Sounded similar though.
It sounded a lot like him.
Yeah. I think that's why I immediately jumped to Succession too, because he's like an old fat white guy with like white slick back hair and he's rich and I'm like, and it sounds like him. I'm like, oh yeah, this is Succession. And he's got the two siblings that are kind of smart that are right below, and then the one really dumb sibling that's trying to like get favor or something.
Yep.
You ever watch that show, John? Pretty good show.
Yeah. Wait. I take it back. I did watch the first season and enjoyed it, but didn't sort of fell off because I mean it's really dark and kind of awful people doing awful things.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. So, but
what percentage of little kids do you think develop a furry fetish after watching Shakira shake her antelope ass on the screen for 4 minutes at the end of this movie?
that's fair. And she's like, "Yeah."
I felt uncomfortable watching that.
How about Putty? He was funny.
Who was Putty?
Wasn't he the horse? The mayor
was
or
he?
whatever?
Yeah,
Gronk.
yeah.
He's always Gronk to me after this. I don't know. He just said his voice is so recognizable from The Emperor's New Groove. He was very much a really funny character in that film.
Gronk.
Yeah. Or Kronk? Was it Kronk or Gronk? Kronk.
I'm not sure
His
I
name
ever
was
saw
Kronk.
that one.
Have you ever seen? Oh, you should watch The Emperor's New Groove. It's with your kid.
You ever seen Seinfeld? It's a pretty good show.
Yeah, Seinfeld's pretty
Yeah.
funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
Take over the team.
Anyway, he's in it very largely as like he's a sidekick, and he's really funny in it. And so now everything sort of pales in comparison because his voice is so distinctive. No matter what he's doing, he's just using that voice.
Yeah.
and
Pays the bills.
Yeah.
Ki-Hu Kwan was pretty good as the snake, I thought.
Yeah, very hopeful.
Yeah.
I liked his
I just got sick
optimism.
of his voice after a while, though.
Really? It was just too calm all the time?
And just too toddler.
Like childlike,
Like
yeah.
too childlike.
That's
Oh,
okay.
all the time. You're a snake.
Maybe that's just
Come
his
on.
voice, TC. Maybe that's how he talks.
You're a snake.
I didn't catch all these cameos there. There was Ed Sheeran, who is Ed Sheeran, a sheep.
A sheep. Let's guess, because that would make sense, right?
Right. Michael J. Fox was a fox,
Fox.
in it,
Okay.
who was a fox prisoner, but I don't know where. Let's see. Ooh, Hideo Kojima. But he's only in the Japanese version of Zootopia. He voices Paul in the Japanese version. Josh Gad voices he's a mole who works at the Zootopia Police Department's IT.
Was he the guy that oh yeah, he's probably the hardest I laughed was the joke that had nothing to do with being animals or anything. It was the IT joke, and it was probably Josh Gad of him saying like,
Yeah.
have you tried resetting your computer? Have you
Right,
tried
right,
not
right.
being an idiot?
That was
It's like
Josh
that has
Gad.
nothing to do with animals. It's just an IT guy being an asshole. It's pretty
Yeah,
funny.
That's right. Yeah.
Tommy Lister Jr., Tiny Lister, Debo from Friday.
Oh.
He died back in 2020, and they got permission from his family to use unused recordings from the first Zootopia to put him in the movie.
Aw.
He's the cute little ferret, not a ferret, but he looks like a squirrel thing, and he's cute, and he always pretends to be like a kid or a baby, and then his voice is like really deep.
Oh
when
yeah,
he
he's
talks.
the elephant. Yeah, he's like, or the baby elephant pretender.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Oh, that was nice.
yeah. That's fun. A lot of people in this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't expect Sandberg to be the bad guy because he's usually not.
It was quite the turn. It was a little, I don't know if it was justified or whatever, a little unexpected.
They said it when it happened, John. You can't complain about it. They talked
I know,
about it.
right? And they talk about it. Didn't see that coming, did
Yeah.
you?
What a twist.
Yeah.
Actually, Andy, you're right. That was a pretty good twist. So you like the action scenes, John?
I liked when they were out there fighting on the, their poison. Some of them.
That was the scene that I disliked the most.
Oh, really? I thought
It didn't make any sense.
I don't know.
They were like, what happened at the end? The thing was tipping over. They were going to fall off.
Right.
The rabbit ran up the stairs in time to catch him before the thing broke off the end. I just didn't understand what happened. It's like they
Yeah.
fast forwarded through the action because they couldn't figure out how to end the scene. And then they just ended it really quickly. And you're like, wait, what? And then they're on to the next thing. Felt like they edited us out of a hole, John, is how I felt. I'm standing up in the front of the theater, pointing at the screen in front of everybody, being like, that didn't make any sense. Why are you guys still laughing?
Sit
What's
down,
wrong with you
asshole.
The kids are crying. Why is the man interfering with our entertainment, mommy?
Getting pelted with like candy and popcorn. You're like, your
That's
tiny
right.
pieces of food won't hurt me. I'm an adult man. I can take it.
An
Ow,
adult
Junior
man.
bit in the eye. Yeah, that's me in the theater. What else you guys got?
I don't know. Not a lot.
Not a whole hell of a lot.
I thought the song wasn't as catchy as the Try Everything song, even though Ed Sheeran helped write that one.
The
so
Zoo
their
Ooh Ooh.
Zoo Ooh Ooh song
Zoo
was not
Ooh
as
Ooh.
good as the Try Everything song.
Yeah. And it's not as the try everything is like it has morals and whatever behind it that reflect what the movie
I know,
was
the
about, being
character,
small and like,
No.
yeah.
Right.
This
No,
was just like, we're animals, zoo.
No, it's great.
We've ran out of ideas.
The introduction to that song when Judy Hopps is riding the train in the first one. I mean, I do think overall I like the first one better.
Yeah, me too.
I think,
Honestly,
but,
I just felt like it was new. It was, you don't
Right.
really know anything
It was a
about them
surprise.
yet, and so like this, they had to like try to come up with more of a story because they didn't.
Yeah.
Everyone was introduced, so you like have to dive into something, and it was like I wasn't exactly brought along. You know what I mean? Like the story was like kind of irrelevant.
Yeah,
Just like
and
all
there's
I got
some-
out of it was like the quick jokes and a really good looking visual. There's funny references. Like that's kind of what I remember of the movie, not the story that brought back the snakes to some shit that apparently existed
and
before.
all of that, like, was really, all of that
Yeah.
felt really convoluted. It would have been really neat if, I don't know. I was kind of hoping what it would be is that this would just be like a buddy cop movie. And
That's what I was
there were all
hoping for.
there were all these things that just complicated it. The snake stuff.
They started off on the
the-
wrong foot for that. Because, I mean, the Fox character, whatever the fuck his name is, he was just a grump from
Nick.
the get-go. He didn't want to be a cop from the first scene
right,
they were in it.
right.
So, like, there was no back and forth between them. It was
No.
him resisting her trying to move forward.
That was another funny part. I liked her coming to see his place. She's like, ugh. He's like, solitary animal. I thought that was funny. I just that then they have to be like on falsely accused. Then they got to get split up, or they're having this tension between them, and all of it like had to be explained and kept kind of interrupting kind of a flow. But it would have been much better to like go for a more straightforward buddy cop movie, I think. But whatever. But
But then you wouldn't have had all the biomes that they had, like the different little
I know.
areas and stuff
Yeah.
that you got to cram in
yeah.
to movies with this
But
kind
it
of
was
budget.
just it was weird. Like it was like there was just a lot to explain.
I
and
wanted
then it moved
Chinatown
really
with two
slow
animals.
and-
That's what I wanted, John, and I didn't get it. I just
Yeah.
wanted a kind of a straightforward, unsolvable single case where they're walking around talking to
right.
animals in a
They
city.
just did it. Yeah. It just been. It's the lynxes, Judy. It's the lynxes.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Would have gotten a
you
10
can
out of
do
10 for
about
me
it.
if that's what
Like
I wanted.
investigating crimes in Zootopia. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Keep it simple,
Yeah.
right?
Why do we
Like
need
this-
adventure? You've already set up this entire world and we like it. Come on.
Yeah, and we have these two characters that are great. They have a great dynamic, and yeah. Anyway, but
Maybe next time. Maybe they'll dial it back. I doubt it. This movie's making so much money. It's insane. They'll just keep going this trajectory.
Three's on the way. Maybe they'll relax with 3 and just be like, yeah, let's settle into buddy cop.
No
movie. I don't
chance, dude. They're going to bump the budget up to like 200 million plus,
know. Yeah,
and they're going to
They're gonna have,
fast track the timeline probably.
50 celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have to like spin so many new characters at you to justify each celebrity that it's going to be dizzying. Yeah, I don't know. Fine.
50,000
Dan-
animals on
Danny-
screen in one shot in this movie. A record.
I love
crazy.
Danny Trejo. Danny Trejo as the
Jesus
basilisk. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
cool. I like that.
It's funny. I picked him out immediately with his
Oh
voice.
yeah. How can you not?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they captured him too. It's like, yeah, he's like,
The movements of the lizard reflect his like cool slowness.
And of
I
course, the
know.
reptiles are like the jazz people, right?
yeah. And then it was funny that he has all this coolness and badassery, and then he does this silly little walking on water.
I
walk.
laughed at that pretty good when that happened.
Yeah, that was fun.
I laughed pretty hard, and I felt like an idiot at the scene where they meet the walruses and they try to get a ride, and they're just like, "Hey
Oh,
bub,
they're like, "Bub,
hey bub,
Hey bub,
hey bub,
hey bub, hey bub.
Come on,
I was
see?
like,
That
why
was
am I
fun.
laughing
That was
so hard?
funny. Yeah.
It's because they made the walruses look like they were complete idiots. And they kept cutting to the walrus face, and he was just like nothing going on inside. Yeah.
Hey bub.
Hey bub. Yeah. I sound negative, but I did laugh a lot, but I also forgot most of the movie. So that might be good later. I'll watch it again in like a year or whenever, and I'll forget
Yeah.
everything, and I'll laugh again.
Or when your
Kids
kid
will love
finally
it.
finds it, you'll be like,
Yeah.
these are funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, an easy one to put on later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how did people like Wicked? How'd the girls like Wicked?
They liked it. I don't know. I didn't really like it the first one, but I was also like I was in trying to help Alex work through being in a movie that he didn't like, and so I was.
So you had him in a
enjoying
headlock
that.
with your hand over his mouth? Is that what you're saying? Like, quiet. You have to be quiet in the theater.
Yeah, you're making me look like an angry father. Yeah. So no, he just. Yeah, so that might have been part of it, but I again, but the production is pretty astounding. But I didn't think the songs were that good. I don't know. I wasn't like.
Don't they just
really
rip
into
them from
musical.
the stage play?
Well, yeah, I think so. But which a lot of people like it. It wasn't critically acclaimed, but it's making tons of money, and like all the girls liked it. So
that's good.
Yeah.
So this movie has been out for a couple weeks. It has made $938 million. Less than 2 weeks.
Yep.
$1 billion.
Easy.
223 from the U.S., 715 million from the rest of the world.
And it's doing like astonishingly well in China.
Yep.
Too apparently.
But
Like it's one of the
surprisingly,
best openings.
It's the best opening for an animated movie ever and fourth best global opening of all time. Behind like the Avengers and Avatar.
Wow.
Which is fucking insane.
Yeah.
But it's weird because usually movies that open that big, they stay number one for a while. But there's this movie that came out last weekend called Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and it overtook Zootopia. It made like $65 million. It's got like a 20 on Metacritic. It looks terrible. It's cheap looking, and it made $65 million because it's like a PG-13 horror movie based on a video game that Let's Plays and like the little kids like. So like it's just little kids going to the theaters to see this PG-13 movie. Money.
All right.
Yep. It's what you need are those tie-ins.
Mm-hmm.
That Kool-Aid show. You got to do the Kool-Aid show.
Minecraft sequels. The director for who's going to be the director for Zootopia 2 dropped out of their position as like creative director lead at Disney to direct Frozen 3 and presumably Frozen 4. And one of the guys that directed this, the Byron guy, he stepped into that role of creative director and co-directed this movie in her stead. But she was planned to do this one because somehow Frozen 2 was like even bigger than Zootopia. So they're like, well, let's give it to somebody with even more experience, but I guess you don't need it.
Yeah. Are you going to have, I don't know, maybe we need to go see the Frozens.
Nah,
I don't think so.
I'm going to pass.
You've seen them, right?
I've seen the first one.
No.
Oh, they're great.
Idiot.
They're not great.
They are.
I'm annoyed by Frozen 1.
Oh, I really liked Frozen 1.
You saw
like
Frozen 1
Frozen
when you're already in Dadland, though, where like it's better than the rest of the crap that you have to watch, probably. But I wasn't in Dadland yet when I watched it, so it was like it was crap
You're
compared
like,
to the rest of
I'm
the stuff
doing
that I
this
watched.
to myself on purpose?
Yeah, why am I watching
no,
this? This
yeah.
is obviously
Yeah,
a kids
Dadland.
movie. This sucks.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm not having kids. What do I care about this fucking movie? And then
Exactly.
smash cut. New baby.
Did you guys think that this movie was more aimed at kids? I got that feeling a lot watching this movie that like it was way more aimed at small children than adults, even though we talked about the references.
I mean, I think it's just doing that combo that's why these films make so much money. It's like you can take your kids to them and you can have some fun and everybody gets to go.
It's
So,
the Finding Nemo
I mean,
algorithm, you know?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or formula.
It's nice when they combine it as opposed to just doing one for the kids and then one for the adults and then one for the kids and one for the adults, just back and forth the entire time.
That's right.
It's got to be a hard line to walk, right?
It's got to be hard to walk and it's got to be hard to edit too.
Yeah.
Because like if something doesn't work, then you have to cut two things out.
Yeah.
Otherwise the rhythm's all fucked up.
Right. Yep. That's why the references are great. You pop those in.
Yeah.
They win.
Yeah.
If people know
For
The
the
Shining,
kids.
this little movie called The Shining, yeah, I think they'll understand what this is supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if they don't, that means they're young and they don't care anyway.
It doesn't matter.
They're never going to watch it.
Yeah.
They'll just think it looks cool. And you're like, I guess they're in a frozen hedge maze now for no reason.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. And then they just bulldoze the hedge maze. Also fine.
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah, not much
Yep.
to this one.
There's not much to it. We've done a good job. We're almost at a half an hour, guys. I thought this was going to be
All right,
10 minutes.
that's-
We're doing pretty good. We got a Shining
That's
reference,
fine.
a Burning Man reference, Ratatouille, Hungry Hungry Hippo, Silence of the Lambs, and Babe. Those are the
Wow.
ones that I referenced.
Yeah.
Just pointing at it and saying, this is a thing. And then we're like, ha, I know that thing. That's funny.
There you go.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Humans are dumb,
That's fine.
myself
They're
included.
simple.
Yeah, simple. Same. Is that not the same thing?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
All right. There's almost no trivia for this movie, which is fun.
Yeah. New film.
They basically, they started talking about wanting to make it back in 2016 when the original came out. We watched the original on this list because we froze it in 2016, the year it came out, like months after it came out, not even a year. So it was on the top 250 at the time. It's no longer on it, but it has an 8.0, which is like right in the boundary. This one has a 7.7. Yeah. Where was I going with that? Don't know. Maybe that's where I was going.
Yeah. That's the trivia you got.
That's the trivia. There's almost nothing. Yeah. Oh, I mean, they started talking about it in 2016 and then jumped to 2023. They announced that it's being made. So that's basically the extent of the trivia that exists. So there's no like how they struggled to write the script, anything like that. Usually there's more, but I guess Disney keeps like a tight lid on things while they're raking in money, just in case. I'm sure any piece of information outside of their finally crafted marketing machine is not wanted, because then it gives noise to their very simple image-based advertising, I would think, which seems to work, right? It's making so much money in so many countries. You don't have to worry about like, translating cool stories about the production to all the countries it's going to be playing, like you do in most other movies. Mm-hmm. See, this isn't trivia. This is me just waxing on things that don't exist.
They don't have.
That's
Nobody
how
knows
bad
if they're true or not.
Riff on, man. Go ahead.
I think that's as far as I can go. I think I don't trust myself right now. It doesn't sound right to me. Don't listen to this.
Okay.
All right.
Top 250?
No.
Hey.
Are you glad you went and saw it?
Yeah. Especially after Shim.
Happy to go. Alex and I had to go. Oh, we did do something. We did see this in 4D Max, by the way.
The fuck is that?
Have you ever seen a film in 4D Max? Oh, it's the future.
Is that where they
filmmaking.
spray you with water?
Kinda. So you get in these chairs, and
where like you get smells and stuff.
First, you pay twice as much. You start.
Oh, is it only twice as much? So like what? $50?
Well, the first thing
$40?
is it's double the ticket. Okay.
Yeah. What is double in where you live, John? Because around here, double would be $50 per ticket.
Oh, no. Sorry. It was maybe more like $25 per ticket or so.
That's not bad. That's how much a regular ticket costs in the Bay Area.
Oh, we saw this in Kansas, so that's where we were.
Oh, yeah. I don't think
extra
that's exactly,
cheap.
cream of the crop,
We can say that. It's fine. No one listens from Kansas. They don't have the internet down there.
They don't listen. They don't read.
What?
They don't listen,
And Kansas City has a lot nicer stuff than we have here. But
Kansas City is in Missouri, John. God damn it.
Anyway. Let's see here.
All right, folks.
You guys are just coasters. You have no idea what you're talking about. You've only been on one side or the other. You have no idea what's going on in the middle. It's okay.
Yep. Pretty much.
Were you going to say something, John? I'm sorry.
Anyway, well, I was talking about 4D Max before you decided
I
to
do want
start
to hear about this.
insulting huge swaths of the country.
I honestly want to hear about this. Yeah. Go for it.
All right. Well, a couple things happened. The seats rumble.
Is that a good thing?
No,
you have to give a little review. You don't like that?
Really. They just kind of jerk you around.
They jerk you around?
Yeah. It's like, oh, they're going this way, kind of. But
wait, so they move? Like they actually they move?
Yeah, but not in, you go see like, whatever it is, California, Flight over California or
like Back to the Future, the ride at Universal.
Yeah, when you're in these seats and then they're going to be like up on some hydraulics,
But it's not just a subwoofer in the seat. It's something else that moves it more than a subwoofer.
Yeah, this is more like a glorified vibrating recliner kind of, which has a little bit of directionality to it, but it's not really like moving. It's just kind of can jerk.
Are your snacks and drinks attached to this moving chair?
Yeah, but it's not jerking so much that things will fly off even. So it's not even like that.
Will it send your soda? Will your soda lose its carbonation faster?
No, not really. I don't think so. So
it's a waste of money. Is that what you're saying?
Get some vibrating.
So far, sounds like a huge waste of money.
You can get. They'll get some blasts of air at times from the ceilings, like if wind's coming, like they're being chased in the car.
That's kind of cool.
Get a little bit of blast air.
Not against that.
Was that worth it? Did that enhance the experience?
Yeah, it's all right.
The wind,
but you also get a blast of air on the neck.
I don't like that.
I don't know if I like that.
So you think some of the? What if the person behind you is just really close to you? Yeah. How do you know?
Yeah, I don't know. You can get a thump in the butt too.
like a boxing glove just like punches you in the butt?
Kinda, yeah. That's pretty much it. And you also get a thump in the back. So you got thump in the butt, thump in the back, blast of air on the back of the neck, blast of air in the face, and then vibrating left, right, kind of up, down, sort of.
Sounds like a sex toy, to be honest.
But like a not very good one, because
no, like
it doesn't do that. It doesn't do that.
It really, I would say it really was not. It did not. Even Alex didn't really think it enhanced the film.
Can you shut it off halfway through?
Oh no, I should have looked to see if you could.
You imagine
But,
like if you have a back problem and like it kicks up the back problem, you're like, I want to. You have to leave. That sucks.
Yeah. It wasn't, again, it really was sort of kind of lame overall. It was just kind of too bad. But it was fun to try. I've never done it. It was like 4D Max, the future of film.
It didn't do the smell thing. I've heard of ones that have like smells.
Some do the smell. No, but we did that. The Skies Over California, that was like in Walt Disney Land, had that in California Adventure.
The smells?
Yeah.
Did it smell chemically and stuff?
Yeah, you'd be going over pine trees and you would smell pine trees, things like that. It was very subtle, but it was really neat. But you also were like really feeling like you were gliding because of the whole hydraulics and everything. So that was pretty cool.
That's like Disneyland though you're talking about?
Yeah, Disneyland, California.
Yeah. This isn't a random theater in Kansas.
Yeah,
they probably don't have the machines calibrated correctly.
It was a B&B theater. It was a really nice theater. It was actually very nice. And they had 4D Max next door. They had what they called a playtime theater, which is basically there was a theater and then there was a playground in it, slides and stuff.
Nice,
so that kids could like play on the playground while the film was going on. So that was cool.
In the theater,
I guess that's
there was a playground.
Cool.
Yeah.
Was that not distracting to the movie?
Well, it's a kid. It's for kids. Parents bringing their kids who aren't going to sit still anyway.
Okay, point taken. But it's dark in the theater. How aren't they going to hurt themselves?
They haven't lit it there. They do it all differently. They're going to like have some lighting there. So it's more about.
Don't talk down to me, John. This is all new to me. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on in this theater.
What are you, really stupid? Of course, I got the lights on.
What do you think is like go let your toddlers play in the dark?
That's what I'm thinking. But you have a playground in the movie theater, so I got questions.
It's aimed at like parents with young kids that might have a hard time sitting even for like a cartoon they like.
Sounds like they shouldn't go to the theater to me, John. Sounds like a simple solution.
How will you get their money, Denny? So
sell them toys.
Theater, you're going to get their money.
Toys. Anyway, Zootopia toys.
So anyway, it was cool. It was neat.
How much of a multiplier do you think Disney has on their movies with other shit? Stuffed animals, toys,
merchandising,
posters. Like, do you think it's more than 2 times the box office that these movies make?
I don't know.
It might because it's long term.
It's a lot longer term, right?
Yeah, that's right.
But there's probably still
money
a burst.
Off the products
but they still make money on like DVDs and stuff and Blu-rays. I'm sure there's a bigger burst. Like especially now this is Christmas. It's probably hard to find these toys. I don't know if that still happens, but
I mean, if you go to Disneyland, there's plenty of them. You get whatever the fuck you want.
That's true. And for like what, $50 a tiny little stuffed animal?
But you can get it. They're gonna have something for every goddamn thing that there is out there.
Do you have $50 and do you want your child to know that you love them? Spend $50 on this piece of shit.
It's $200 a ticket now.
I saw an article today that it's cheaper to fly to Japan, go to Japan. There's a Disney World in Japan. Go there and stay at like a nicer hotel than it is to go to Florida and go to the Disney World.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that.
Right.
$200 a day.
So like they're saying, I was looking at some estimations. This is LLM estimation, so take it where you will. But they can be like around 300 to 350 million in retail sales globally. Like that's kind of for something like Zootopia 2.
So not quite the opening weekend box office, but still pretty good.
Right.
That's weird how I don't believe that because it wouldn't be a flat number like that. It would be based on the box office, the popularity of the movie.
No, it's just estimated. That's all. You can't really. It's over the lifetime. Over the lifetime, 12 to 18 months, you could get like 200 to 400 million in retail sales. Depending on demand.
How are we feeling about AI these days, guys? You trusting this, John? You do AI more than me, which is 0 over here.
I'd be careful trusting it with these kind of things, figures and.
So I just qualify it. So here's this one. I'm too lazy to do any more research.
Do we want to fill our podcast with garbage from AI though?
I mean, all the other people are going to get the garbage too, so it doesn't matter.
I'd rather not eat garbage than eat garbage.
You should listen
so
to
much
the
garbage
AI
out there now.
generated
We're
ones.
doing pretty good, no matter what we do.
The AI generated ones are really awful to listen to.
Generated podcasts.
Yeah, they're generated completely by AI. There's a whole company that's doing this, and they're making a lot of money because they have one where
Wondery or whatever.
Even if people know, they don't care. They have like it's a podcast all about Travis Kelce and his relationship with Taylor Swift. It's all it is, and it's all LLM generated. And they have these AI personalities just reading and whatever extra news is coming out there about, say, a couple that people are interested in, gets millions of downloads.
And that's
all
gives
that
you
matters.
money. Yeah. We're not living right, guys. We're doing it wrong.
Fucked up. This is more fun though. Fuck that. That's stupid.
Well, yeah, we're doing this for fun.
Yeah.
That's fine. But but again, there's ways to just go and generate content now that were not quite possible before.
So all AI takes a lot of energy, right? So is it still like pretty cheap to do? Like, how many listeners do you think you would need to make money spending all this money running programs to make a listenable AI program?
It depends on how you're doing it.
It's still relatively cheap right now. At some point, there might be some reckoning as these companies try to make more money. But right now, it's kind of...
I mean, I don't know. The shit that's coming out of China, there's no way they're going to be able to charge that much.
Because China is cheap and
China's
better?
figuring out ways to make it much cheaper. Yeah, I don't know if they're faking it or if they're finding different ways to use the technology that we're just not doing. But
or they're just able to snoop on you and steal your data. That's worth lots of money.
Yeah, lots more data maybe.
That's true.
Bigger base to take from. So, I don't understand the future, guys. I'm so old.
It's not good. It's pretty scary.
Yeah. Hold on to your butts.
All right.
Hang on, Indy. We go for a ride. To quote Kai Hu Kwan from Temple of Doom. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Speaking of rides, what are we doing next?
I don't know. I can go for a Mr. Toad's Wild Ride if we're talking about Disneyland rides. It's a pretty fun one. Maybe It's a Small World. Thunder Mountain.
Really? I don't know, man. I want to go. I want to go on the Star Wars ones. I wish I could.
There's Star Wars
one in Anaheim is fucking sick.
Yeah.
Is that Disneyland?
Yeah. It's awesome.
Both Disneyland and Disney World have it. I mean,
it's like a must go. If you go there, you have to go to the Star Wars one.
Is the
if
best
you do
one?
it, make sure you get the quick line for that one. Then,
how much extra does the quick line get you?
It's only
how much more does it
$25,
cost?
but you go in and you go right in. I mean,
is that
when
per
it's your
ride
time.
you have to pay?
Yeah, they say like, okay, you buy $28 worth, and it's like, okay, you're allowed to come at 4:00, and then you just do your day, and then get there at 4 and walk right in.
So when you go, do you schedule just one ride and then just wander around?
So
the
they
rest of
don't
the time?
allow you to schedule more than a few per day. So you
Spread
kind
it
of
out.
like pick and choose, and then just walk around the rest of the day.
And
Did it
don't try to
recently.
wait
It's
in
fun.
the lines otherwise.
Honestly, there's a lot of rides that don't have lines that are very long, 20 minutes, right? So you find those, and then you
let's
spend
hop
the
on.
money to get on the better ones, and it's a fucking great day. I have a blast. I just went recently, about to go Friday. So
Nice.
yeah,
We're thinking about when we want to go with Nico. We don't want to spend the money if she's not going to remember it. So it might be a couple years until we do that.
that makes sense. And just be ready to fucking walk. I spend like 12 hours there. It's like 19,000 steps by the end of it.
That's all I do with Nico. That's all you can do is just walk.
Is walk.
Follow her around. Try to keep her out of traffic. It's basically my life.
Yeah, I remember when Jack was going through that with Jackson. Just always running into the street.
Like, oh, no, there's a car.
You gotta
Oh,
look
God.
both ways. Yeah.
Have a little heart attack 10 times a day. It's nice.
Yeah.
That's how I get my cardio.
Yeah.
Next week. So, we already know what we're going to do next week. We're going to watch this movie called New Wave or something else in French that I can't pronounce. John, you want to give it a go? It looks like you're looking at it.
Nope.
No, you're just yawning. Sorry. I thought you were
I'm
staring
just
intently at
the
something.
NyQuil's kicking in. I'm just trying to hang on.
Nouvelle Vague or Nouvelle Vague.
I don't know. Vague.
It's French. I apologize.
Nouvelle Vague.
It is the new Richard Linklater movie. Came out this year. It's a black and white movie about the Jean-Luc Godard director and a bunch of other famous people. It's about a making of a movie, and it's a somewhat fiction, whatever the heck. Got nominated for a Golden Globe. I think we're on a path now to further push the next 5 movies on the list, the last 5 movies, forever, because it's Oscar season and it's award season. And
There's a lot to watch.
There's a lot to watch. And I'm excited because 4 of the movies that were nominated for the regular Best Picture things at the Golden Globes are all foreign movies.
Yes.
So
that
there's a lot
cool.
of good foreign movies this year.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah. That'll be good.
Couple months worth at least.
Couple months, and things are starting to come out. Some things are rentable for $20. We'll try to wait until they get a little cheaper. We'll watch all the free ones for now, and this one's free on Netflix.
Some other
nice.
good Oscar-type movies come out, even in the non-foreign ones that you want to go see. You wanted to see the new Knives Out when we can.
Yep. There's a movie
That
called,
was
is it Train Stories or something like that? Also free on Netflix right now.
Okay.
I'm making a list. There's a whole bunch of them.
Sweet.
Cool.
Yeah. We're going to do that.
All right, boys.
Next week, Nouvelle Vague.
Vague.
Just look at the new
I
Richard
don't
Linklater
fucking know.
movie. Richard Linklater directed it. It's his new one. That's the one.
All right. Sounds good, guys.
All right. Talk to you guys next week.
See ya.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.